Welcome to the stats for the month of July 2024. We're in the middle of the year and we're looking at what's going on in the real estate market. We're looking at these numbers. They come from the Greater El Paso Association of Realtors. And these numbers are, just to give you some context, they are a month behind. We're currently in July and we're looking at numbers from June. That's just how stats work. So let's get started with that and see where the market is going. It's been moving. There's been activity. It's not as aggressive as some people think. The market has been a little bit slow, and that causes the market to be stable and somewhat predictable, which could be a good thing if you're in the real estate market. So for example, right now we're looking at a price per average price of home, median price for home is $262,000. So that number has been pretty flat for the last, I want to say 12 months now. It's gone up a little bit, 265, 261, 262, but it's been in the 260s for the city as an average. Now that number is a little lower from last month, but again, for the most part, it's been this very stable number. If you're looking at anything in the 260s, it's going to move, it's going to sell pretty fast. If you're looking at anything above that, it might take a little bit longer to sell. So that gives you an idea. If you're making an offer, it's in the 260s, you might want to make a decision a little quicker and be more aggressive with your offer. If you're looking at something that's more expensive, you have a little bit of leeway probably. There's always exceptions, of course, but that gives you a gist of an overall way the market is looking. And that leads us to closed sales. Closed sales, we had a number of 249. So this number is actually down a little bit. So there's been less sales that happened from in June than the previous month. So what does that mean? What does that tell us? So that tells us the market is kind of slow. It's been a super small difference, but if we're looking deeper and deeper into the summer, that number should be going up and up and up a lot more, because the summer is a heavy market for real estate. There's a lot of activity going on, and this year's quite low. There's not as many homes as there should be in the market for the demand, but there's not a lot of people are going live and selling their home, and buyers are kind of have slim pickings of what's out there. So this is really still, for now, this is still really a seller's market. I could tell you that is shifting in other parts of the country. California, East Coast, New York area the other way, New York area in the East Coast, out in California in the West Coast, the market's cooling off and prices are starting to come down a little bit. So what that tells us, that usually comes back to the center of the country into El Paso. We're going to start seeing maybe potentially some home prices dropping here in the next few months. Next thing, active inventory is also down, which continues what I'm saying. Active inventory is down. So as active inventory, you have 2,440 homes that were listed. Okay, so that number is still not enough homes. Still not enough. I mean, I guarantee you, there's more than 2,500 people looking for a home, and there's not enough homes for those people that are looking. So, but again, people are hesitant. They're not moving. But that number is coming down. So people are holding off. They're not making the moves that they should be doing in this market. And it could be a mistake, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. It could be really a mistake. Days on market, so this number had been trending down. Now it's trending up. Homes are staying in the market a little bit longer, which is 25 days. It came up from, I think, 20 last month. So it's not a huge increase, but it's still creeping up. It's just still really fast. Homes should be, like a healthy market is about 3 months of inventory. Right now we're about 25 days. So that tells us that there's not a lot of homes. Buyers are out there, sellers are not. So that hopefully that gets you thinking, and you decide what to do with that information. If you're thinking of buying, be quick on your decisions. If you're thinking about selling, don't think about it too long, because it's a good time to be a seller. Median price per square foot sold. So this number is a number that goes hand in hand with the median price point, price per square foot. So median price point, it was funny because this month it went down a little bit, but price per square foot went up a little bit to $157 a square foot. Slight change, but I find it funny because they're usually tied together one another. New listings, this is a number I think that is more impactful than any of the other ones for this month, which new listings that hit the market. That was 962 new listings hit the market. That's a drop of over 11% from a previous month. Again, that is very interesting because it's the summer. The summer is when listings hit the market, and they're not happening. Now, this was the month of June. Now we're in July. I have seen some pickup, or towards the end of the June, I have seen some pickup in listings hitting the market, but it's still very interesting that we're not seeing that that normal move of listings for the summer. So that could be an advantage for you if you're thinking about making that sale. I think what could be happening is that summer rush might be pushed back into maybe early fall when people are trying to get a hold and a hang of what's going on in the market and information. That's why this video is important. So if you know of anybody looking to buy or sell, just share this video. Hopefully it's useful for them and for yourself. So just as what my take on the market is for El Paso, it's very similar than last month. It's been very stable throughout the year, very stable throughout the months. So it's a good thing because it's predictable. You know what's happening, you know what to expect. When everybody's going out there looking to buy with 10 offers on one listing, that market is highly unpredictable, right? When homes are just sitting and we don't know what's going to happen with them, or listings are taking 3, 4, 5 months to sell, that's a market is unpredictable. We're in a market that is quite predictable, so you should use that to your advantage if you're in thinking about doing any real estate move. So that's my take on the market update for July 2024. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment, share this with your friends, and I'll see you next month.